What is your best networking advice for young entrepreneurs?
What I've learned is that when you have an important thing to do, when you enter a room of important people, approach somebody who is similar to you and get warmed up with that person. Just have a very natural conversation, and after that, you're ready for the big guys.
So my best advice for young entrepreneurs to network is just to be curious about other people's projects and to be open about what you're doing and just meeting lots of people.
Have fun and have a strategy. It's very nice to get to know new people, to have their insights, but networking also takes a lot of time. So it's important to know who you want to meet and what for.
If you can, don't go along to a networking event because if it's two of your company or more, it might be more fun, you feel safer, and if you run out of questions, then maybe your partner, he or she, can jump in.
Okay, and how did you start networking?
It was very natural when we started with foraus. This was the only way to go because when you found a think tank, you need to grow a network with media people, with people in diplomacy, with people in the Foreign Office, and so on. So this was crucial for the success of foraus.
I started networking with Polis 180 because I felt I could tell about the project of Polis 180 instead of just networking for myself. I didn't like the idea of networking beforehand because I felt it was kind of using people for your own gains, and I felt it was a fake relationship. But when you have a project like Polis 180, I was really convinced about. I could tell everyone, and I didn't feel it was like networking. It was more just telling everyone how great the project was.
We are at foraus, we have a broad and wide networking, and it was very important to me that I get introduced by my predecessor and other people of foraus to the most closest contacts and also to the most important contacts. And then on the outer space, I started to go to bigger events, cocktails where I can meet different people.
I started networking with foraus when we had to get to know all the Swiss foreign policy scene, and I'm sure we hit all the aperos here.
And do you like or enjoy networking events?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. Sometimes it's a pain, and I don't want to. But very often it's also an opportunity to get to know interesting people and to learn about others, how they have dealt with difficult situations and so on. So for me, I always try to become personal when I talk to people, to learn about them and not only talk about myself and about my organization.
I do enjoy networking now. I don't like the word networking. I feel it's more about meeting other people and learning about their projects, and not so much having this professional relationship of just having to get to know lots of people for your own gains. So it's more about knowing what's out there and meeting other people and learning about lots of different projects and being able to talk about the project you're the most convinced about and you think is great.
Yes, I do, because you always learn something new from others, and you can also resonate your work. You can see what you have achieved and tell other people what you are working for and get their support.
I don't really enjoy it normally, although if you meet interesting people or people with a lot of experience, then it's certainly super interesting.